Macro and micro trends of instructional design. From the macro level to the micro level, we look from the big picture to the small picture of activity-specific trends which affect delivery. On the macro level, we can see large-scale trends, along with driving forces for change that influence events worldwide. Macro Trend 1, New Technologies. New technologies are synonymous with improvements in work output or speed. They affect how we work, learn, and instruct. They're worthy of intensive scrutiny in any organization. They must be appropriate, they must be efficient, effective, and we must apply performance analysis to the new technology. Macro Trend 2, Rapid Change. Change is constant. We must help clientele avoid chasing fads and therefore wasting their money. We also have to influence organizational activities beyond the instructional setting. We must possess fundamental competencies for individually oriented change. Macro Trend 3, Cost. Due to downsizing, outsourcing, in whole or in part, these things affect core competencies of organizations. If done well, it can result in an increasing number of strategic, synergistic partnerships. It's good for external consultants, but sometimes bad for internal consultants due to job security fears. Macro Trend 4, Knowledge Capital. Knowledge capital is the same thing as intellectual capital. This is the collective economic value of the education, experience, and institutional memory of an organization. It is critical to an organization's sustainability. Instructional design builds knowledge or intellectual capital and will become more important in meeting key global challenges, such as performance management, organizational values, building corporate culture, leadership development, recruitment, and of course, retention. Macro Trend 5, Market Speed. Products and services must be delivered faster than ever. Consumers and stakeholders expect immediate responses to whatever their preferences dictate. This means that organizations sometimes must leverage their economies of scale and mass customize their organization's products. Macro Trend 6, Globalization and Diversity. Organizations now have to manage and celebrate diversity to the extent that there is a blend of both. This means that they function internationally as well as cross-culturally. There is a concern about knowledge about how to translate instruction across different cultural contexts as well as in different languages. Microtrend 1, Analysis Speed. ID sees an increased demand in speed for design, implementation, evaluation, and analysis. Microtrend 2, Focus on Performance Setting. Learning organization characteristics are in play, especially in high-performance workplaces. Learning support is embedded in and around where the learning takes place. The work environment is now important more so than the instructional environment. The question of what performers need to be successful is paramount. Microtrend 3, Learning Styles. The cognitives take their information from cognitive psychology. They focus on learner analysis, apply instructional strategies, and use higher-level thinking processes for information processing. Microtrend 4, Stakeholders. They expect ID to improve, enhance, or engineer effective human performance through an outcome via learning, which involves an activity. Microtrend 5, Expanding View of Performance-Related Issues. This is beyond knowledge, skills, and attitude. Now we're focusing on assessing and modeling competencies, including bodies of knowledge, personality traits of learners, and levels of individual motivation. Microtrend 6, Accountabilities of Stakeholders in the ID Process. ID is now a shared responsibility with managers, who have roles before, during, and after delivery. Learners are doing their own learning projects, and a competency-based view of instructional planning to situational variables such as the learners, competencies, contexts, and this emphasizes what managers should know about instruction. ID competencies. Exemplary instructional designers demonstrate high-quality skills, knowledge, abilities to accelerate processes, and creative abilities.